Hi guys, I'm Rahul and welcome back to Frapperaqua. So this video basically is about how to make an aquarium roof or a cover basically for an aquarium out of acrylic. So there are different varieties of acrylic that are available. Some which can be laser cut and some they call it very commonly as Indian acrylic. So I have used the Indian acrylic basically for this particular project to cover up most of my tanks. You can see right here on top and my tank below right there. So and sometimes this acrylic also kind of tends to bend over time because of heat or once water touches and stuff like that. So for that I have also made a small kind of solution which is like a jugaad in so for that, so that's towards the end of the end of this video. So hope you guys like this. Yeah, stay tuned, see you on the other side. So this is Indian acrylic, that's what they call it here, about 6 mm thickness. So why they call this Indian acrylic is this cannot be used for laser cutting, so we have to do the cutting ourselves. It's a brand called Rajkamal, I don't know. Anyway, this each sheet, this standard size, it comes in about 3 feet by 4 feet, and the only issue with this, why I choose this is because I'll just show you 1 second. So this is the Indian acrylic, same Indian acrylic. This is 6 mm thickness. This is the actual proper acrylic with which you can do laser cutting. So the difference is because of the heat, especially when you keep discus, you have warm tanks. You see the normal acrylic where you can do actually proper shape cutting and stuff kind of tends to bend. Whereas this Indian acrylic is pretty steady. It has got support in 3 places. I have used the same here too in this my grower tank. But the only issue with that is we'll have to cut it manually using a hacksaw blade or something. You'll have to cut it manually. You can't do laser cutting and get a very precise the shape or something like that. That's the only issue, and you'll have to cut it and then use a like a sandpaper kind of thing to polish it. It's a little longer process, but remains very steady and no issues. So let's start cutting them. I'm going to go to my dad's office and then cut it out. So I'm going to make roofs for all my tanks. So I bought 2 sheets. So let's do that. This is Stanley who's cutting, and Mr. Bhaskar who's holding. It's a little pain to cut this acrylic. Some small holes for feeding, so you don't need to keep removing the roof. So the idea of using a clear acrylic is because then the light will pass through directly. After some time, even this acrylic is kind of bending. You can see the gap. It's kind of bending towards the corners. So for that I found a small solution which I'm going to be doing right now, and it's very simple. It's basically small vertical pieces like this which I'm going to be sticking. So the bending kind of stops, because this is a vertical piece. So I'm going to stick this onto this, and then it's going to be fine. Yeah, so let's do that. So I'm going to be using two pieces. One is this and one is this. This is a little thicker, but that's all I have. I need to cut it. So I'm going to use an emery paper to level out the surface before we use a gum, so that the gum sticks well. So let's stick it. This is a very strong adhesive, so you need to be very, very careful when you use it. Commonly used for sticking acrylic and other plastic kind of things. It's not like your runner bond and stuff, but it's a little different. It's a very strong adhesive. Because the acrylic is slightly bent, we need to actually put a little pressure to get this straight thing stuck in all sides. Need to use a little bit more of pressure because it's kind of, the main board is bent. Switch on the fan. It makes drying faster. Now you guys can see it's straight. That other curvature is gone, because the two pieces what we attached. So the other piece should have been actually thinner, but yeah, so I had these two small pieces, so I thought I might as well use it. So this is one thing you can do if you have normal acrylic also. If it starts bending, you can use a vertical piece, and it has to be stuck in this direction. If you stick it flat, that will also bend. So this when you stick it straight like this, that will work as an anti thing, so it cannot bend this way. So that's why if you're doing some temporary adjustments like this, you'll have to do it in this way. Yeah. So you can see it was previously kind of bent in the corners. Now it is very straight because of these two pieces what we fixed. So yeah, so that's how you straighten out an acrylic roof if you have. Yep. So hope you guys like this video, and this is a simple way to find make aquarium roofs and things like that. So stay tuned guys, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. There will be an icon which will be coming up somewhere here, and on the other side you will see our recently uploaded and most popular videos. So like I always say, this hobby is really fun if you do it the right way. Cheers guys.